Following last Sunday's victory over Minnesota, I rode from the top of Arrowhead Stadium down to the locker room at the lowest level in an elevator filled with Vikings front office employees. The ride was silent, except for one guy. Midway through our ride, looks up at the ceiling and says, "Man, this is going to be a long week." His neighbor looks at him and says, "The worst." What a difference just one win can make. The attitude, the outlook, the energy, everything changes. The difference between 1-3 and 0-4 is significant. Check that, it's monstrous. And the Chiefs came out on the right side of that result. We wondered which direction the Chiefs would turn following a third straight loss in San Diego, and we got our answer, loud and clear, that this team, they have pride. They are a team who will fight. There was plenty of reason to doubt, but the Chiefs were able to rally. The Chiefs showed plenty of resolve last Sunday on both team and individual levels. Two players that faced scrutiny in a narrow loss in San Diego came back to have the best games of the season. For kicker Ryan Succop, it was the best game of his career. After starting the year making just 2 of 5 field goal attempts, Succop tied a franchise record, going 5 for 5 on his kicks against the Vikings, including not one but 2 50-plus yard kicks that helped the Chiefs regain lost leads. His 54-yard blast was a career best that showed he never lost confidence in his ability. The same goes for Matt Castle, who faced heavy criticism for the Chiefs' slow start. He bounced back with his best game of the season when the team needed it most, maybe even when he needed it most. An offense desperate for big plays got them in the passing game with great catch and runs by Steve Breaston and Dwayne Bowe. After struggling against the run for the first 3 weeks of the year, the Chiefs defense swarmed running back Adrian Peterson and limited the All-Pro playmaker to just 80 yards on 23 carries. There were plenty of reasons to doubt the Chiefs, and quite frankly, there were plenty of reasons for the Chiefs to doubt themselves. But just one win is all it takes to turn the tide. The Chiefs now head on the road to winless Indianapolis with a different aura surrounding them. Another win will set the stage for 2 weeks of preparation for the Oakland Raiders. 2 weeks of work during a bye week that will feel like the team is either streaking or like they're just a one-win team. Winning makes games bigger, and that's definitely the case this week. Just as big as the gap is between being 1-3 versus being 0-4, there's an equal if not greater separation between being 2-3 versus being 1-4, especially with back-to-back division games looming after the bye week. Defeating the winless Vikings doesn't change what happened at the start of the season, but it definitely stopped the bleeding. A wave of confidence has infused the Chiefs' locker room, and now it's up to these players to make sure that confidence isn't temporary. It's amazing what can happen when one win leads to 2.